Hey everyone, so welcome back to another video on our channel, and in this video we are going to discuss again multiple new hirings that are coming from different four companies. So the four hirings we are going to discuss in this video are coming from ThinkBridge, Altair. The final hiring is going to be from Tower. So we're going to discuss all about these four multiple hirings that are going on, and these are very important hirings. There are very good chances of getting revert back, getting exam mails from these companies. Okay, but you have to prepare your resume accordingly, you have to submit your resume accordingly, and if you don't want to miss out on all the different multiple hirings that are going on recently, if you don't want to miss out on any of those, make sure to click on the subscribe button, join our telegram group from the description box link, and also make sure to click on the bell icon after subscribing, because we post this type of different hiring, exam, onboarding, interview, and different industry updates every day regularly. Make sure not to miss out. So first hiring we're going to discuss today is coming from Tower Research. They are hiring for ML internship, that is machine learning internship, summer internship 2024 program. The location for this internship is going to be from Gurgaon. Okay, the details they have given from the responsibilities you can check. I will give you in the link in the description box. And the requirements we are going to discuss, bachelor's or master's or PhD, all are eligible for this. Okay, if you are having a bachelor's degree, you are still eligible for this, and equivalent if you have any top university, that is also be going to be give you some advantage. And you have to be available to join an in-office summer internship, prior experience with training and building and deploying models via TensorFlow or PyTorch, and that will give you some mandatory. This is mandatory they have mentioned, so you have to have knowledge and prior example or experience with this TensorFlow, and experience with CI/CD. You have to have skill in using SQL, Git, Bash, these things. So I'll give you the link, you can apply. Very good opportunity coming from Geeks for Geeks. This opportunity is very good because this is a Jobathon, and Jobathon 31 hiring challenge they have mentioned. So there is a different rounds, different type of questions. I am going to explain all this. So first let's see. It is a hiring challenge that is organized by Geeks for Geeks. The contest will consist of four parts. Okay, there will be four parts. First part will have DSA coding problems. So there will be three DSA coding problems. Total 100 marks will be there for the three coding programs. Okay. Then there will be 5 MCQ on programming logic, and all the 5 MCQ together will have 25 marks. So 5 marks each you can expect. Next there will be 5 MCQs on logical reasoning. So logical reasoning also 5 MCQ, 25 marks. So still for all logical reasoning MCQs also, each question will have 5 marks. Next there will be quantitative aptitude questions. Similarly 5 question, 25 marks, each questions 5 marks. So if you are only doing 3 MCQs, like only the 3 sections of MCQs, there will be 15 MCQ and 75 marks, and there will be 3 coding questions and 100 marks. Okay, so like even if you are doing at least 2 or 1.5 of the coding part and doing all the MCQs correctly, they will still have a good chance to clear this round. Only individual participation is allowed. Okay, you cannot perform in a group. Interview shortlisting will be done by specific companies based on their own criteria. So those companies who are hiring through this particular hiring drive, they will select you according to their own criteria. Okay, some might need those who are good in coding, some might need who are good average in coding but good in logical and quantitative aptitude. These type of requirements they will might have decide, but the companies will decide that on their own. Language supported for the DSA problems will be C++, Java, Python. So only these three languages are supported, so you have to code within any of these three languages. Each submission will be tested based on your critical test data. There is a 5% penalty for each wrong submission. That's a very important point that you have to take care of. Okay, this is not just any type of like all the hirings coding rounds you give. There is you can submit, run your code and check multiple times, but here you have to be careful about that, because for each wrong submission they will take 5% marks penalty. Okay, if a problem have 100 marks and if you are making one wrong submission, your marks will be reduced to 95. For this, if you are doing the again a next wrong submission, then your marks will be reduced by once more 5%, that will be 90.25. So and so on, it will keep going reduced. If you are suppose if you are making 6 or 7 wrong submissions, then will marks your automatically will decreased so much that even if you're solving it, it will not help you much. Okay, so make sure that you have cross checking or dry running your code at least once before submitting or before compiling test. Okay, entries submitted by the candidates after the contest is closed will not be considered. Please refrain from discussing strategy. The leaderboard of the contest will be made public after the plagiarism check. So again, one more important thing, there is a plagiarism check. So if you are thinking you are going to copy code from some other places or might be telegram groups or anywhere else, be very much aware that there is a plagiarism check and you are going to get caught in the plagiarism check, and that might that might make you blacklisted from this type of hiring drives or anything in future from Geeks for Geeks or those companies who are hiring from this. So do not copy any code here. It's advised to attend the previous contest in the Jobathon series. Okay, next hiring, let's check what is the next hiring coming. Next hiring is coming from Altair. The Altair is hiring for software development engineer position. Altair Inspire. Okay, the mentioned cities that you are going to get your job in is going to be Pune, Bangalore or Chennai. So three job locations is given from Altair only forward company: Pune, Bangalore and Chennai. These three job locations are there. You will get one of these. So they're hiring for software development engineer job role. The job summary is given here. You can go and check the job summary from the description box link, and I am going to tell you what are the things or requirements they have mentioned. Okay, so first of all, you will do new functionality, you will add, maintain existing code. These things you will do. And what you need, so first of all, there are two types of things that you need. First is basics, next is preferred. Basic things you need, you must should have. Okay, so first of all, bachelor's degree or higher in engineering is needed. Computer science, mathematics or any related field if you have, that is also okay. 0 to 3 years of professional experience in software development, preferably in engineering domain, is needed. So freshers are eligible, and if you have at least less than 3 years of experience, you are still eligible for this. If you have experience in C++ programming, that is very good. Object oriented designing skills is going to be needed. Excited to work in a fast-paced environment. Strong verbal and written communication skills in English is needed. Able to work independently. So you must add C++ programming in your resume. You must add object-oriented programming or object-oriented designing, this thing in your resume, and good communication, strong communication. This you have to also add in your resume. Preferred things that I have mentioned, let's check. Experience with a scripting language like JavaScript or Python. This thing they have mentioned, so you have to have experience with this, any of these scripting languages. So Python, if you know, you can add it, or JavaScript, whatever you know, you should add it in the resume. Knowledge of the modern simulations and knowledge of finite elements, any knowledge like this if you have, that will give you some added advantage, but that is not mandatory. So if you have anything like that, make sure to add this in the resume, otherwise just leave it. And you have, so that's it. I'll give the link for application in the description. Go and apply from there. The final hiring for today is going to be coming from ThinkBridge. ThinkBridge is hiring. They are hiring for Think School 2.0 exam from apprentice software engineer job role. Okay, full time hiring they have mentioned. So it is an apprentice software engineer job role, but it is for the full time hiring. What are the things they have mentioned? For the requirements, let's check. You should have, criteria is going to be your bachelor's degree in engineering technology or equivalent degree, fundamental knowledge of programming, databases, operating system, data structure. So add these keywords in your resume: database knowledge, operating system, data structure. Okay, knowledge of flowchart, pseudocode basics, basic algorithm and SQL. So you have to add this SQL, pseudocode, algorithm, these things. Exam of this is also going to consist of this pseudocode, SQL, these things. So you have to be ready with that. Adaptive learner who is ready to learn. Analytical thinking, should be able to explain the final year project. Whatever done in the final year project, you have to explain that. Okay, everyone has done some final year project in their college. You have to explain that in the interview. The ideal candidate will have experience working on a project that is live, should have previous experience with web technologies, and should have knowledge of source control. Online tech, for the exam process also they have mentioned. First there will be an online technical test, then there is going to be a technical assignment, then there will be an interview on selection, and offer of 4.8 LPA as an apprentice software engineer will be given. So CTC also they have given 4.8 LPA. Probation. As part of the probation, the candidate would get a chance to become part of our ThinkBridge initiative Think Schools. Okay, upon successful completion of the above parameters, the apprentice will become an associate software engineer with a CTC of 6 LPA. So once your apprenticeship is completed, then you will become associate software engineer. Then your CTC is going to be 6 LPA. Okay. So remote fast after completion of program, your flexible working hours, no loss of pay or pre-approved leaves, family insurance will be there. Okay, these things they have mentioned. So this is a very big opportunity and very good opportunity coming from ThinkBridge. You should must apply for this. So all the links I'll give in the description. Make sure to apply.